ball. Well, welcome back to the channel once again, ladies and gentlemen. How's your day going? I hope your day is going fantastic. My day's been very, very, very good. And I'm cleaning my brush over here. It may look a little funny to you guys, but I am actually working on my paint by number. I took this out last night. I started playing with it again. A couple people have asked, where is it gone? I basically have taken a break from it. Not necessarily the painting, but from the heat and from this paint. This paint is oil-based paint, and when it's like 110 or 115 degrees outside, this paint don't work very freaking well at all. It dries extremely fast. Extremely fast. So I figured today we would do a little bit of tag questions. That's what I usually like to work on during the process of working on this painting specifically, because I am concentrating extremely hard to stay in the lines. Although if I do go out of the lines, it's extremely easy to fix. It's just more funner that way. So today is a Wednesday night for me. This is pretty much right after Sister Addiction's live. There was a awesome live as always. I'm sure you guys know who Diamond Art Addiction is. I call her Sister Addiction. Yeah, there goes Facebook. Nice. Why can't I ever get Facebook to shut up? I turn all my notifications off. And what? That was freaking weird. What? No. Shit, I'm not paying attention. I'm putting black down. I'm worried about my phone because somebody's sending me messages. People are freaking crazy. I just got black all over my painting. It's fixable. Don't worry. Don't worry. I should have been paying attention. I'm just gonna dampen it. It's fixable. The other paint will go right over top of it. That's why. Oh, I got a little too much water on that. But if I add water to this paint freaking works. I may have a little bit of water to it. That makes it a little bit more blendable. Yes. Yes. A little more blendable. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Okay. I figured it out. I just got to add a little bit of water to make it a little more pliable. Instead of being so dry, you make it juicy. Juicy. Moist. Nice. Douche. Baba Kadoosh. Okay, so I'm just over here I don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. I'm just rambling along. singing a song. So, before I just keep on getting a little squirrelier, and not really saying anything, concentrating on this painting, let's start asking some questions. So, this is a list that I got from Creative Mayhem. I've had it for quite a while. I've been working on it for a while. It's still going. I still got like 8 or 9 pages. I'm trying to get some of this off the... It still has like 8 or 9 pages to it. So, figured we'd work on that. That way you guys can listen to me actually talk about something besides just trying to concentrate on what the heck I'm doing over here. Because as of right now, I'm just squirreling away in my automobile. So, first question. What app do you use the most? Let's make a game out of this. You guys answer back if you want to. No pressure. I ain't like that. My favorite app I'm guessing on my phone. Shoot. I don't know. That's a hard one. Because I'm on Instagram, Facebook, groups, just as much as I am on YouTube. That's a tough one. What do you guys think? I'm probably gonna say Instagram because I don't know. That's a hard one. What app do you use the most? That is a super hard question. Because I'm on Instagram like literally 24/7. But I'm also on, I don't know, I'm going to have to say YouTube. As much videos as I do watch, yeah, I'm going to have to say YouTube for sure. But Instagram's a very close second. God, I hate this paint. It's so damn thick. So, next question. Did your mother go to college? Yeah, my mom went to college. My dad went to college. My dad was in college by the time he was 14 or 15 or something like that. My dad. I'm the only one out of my brothers, because I do have 2 brothers. Technically I have 3, but the third one I don't talk to. That's a different subject. I'm not going to talk about it. It's nobody's business besides this family's. But I am the only one out of us 3 boys that went to college. Describe yourself in one single sentence. So, do you guys know what a Leo is? I'm sure you guys know what a Leo is. I'm a Leo, and if you look at that description of a Leo, that fits me to a T. I really can't think of a whole question, a whole sentence. Describe yourself in one sentence. I'm the most honest, genuine person you'd probably ever want to meet. I was raised very strictly. Honesty is key. That's how I was raised. You told the truth, you didn't get in trouble. If you got into a fight at school, sorry guys, I just kicked you. I'm always kicking you guys. If I got into a fight at school, the first thing my mom and dad would ask me, who started it? And if I said I started it, oh, you best believe it, my ass was being tarred later on that day. But if I told them the other kid finished or the other kid started it, but I finished it, I would have got a pat on the back. Because my parents don't mess around when it comes to that kind of stuff. They told us at a young age, if you start a fight, you better find someplace else to live. But if somebody else started a fight, you better damn well finish that fight. Alright. I'm gonna get a drink of some sweet tea. I got sweet tea. And I got the cup hookup right now. I'm drinking out of my Duck Dynasty cup with actual sweet tea in it. I'm just like Phil. I don't know if you guys watch Duck Dynasty, but I used to watch it all the time. Whoa, it's a lot of paint. So, while I'm not thinking about asking a question, I got some exciting unboxings or unbaggings or whatnot coming. I'm hoping by next week I'll have something. I haven't done an unboxing or a bagging for a while. And it's like, I need to do something. So, I spent a little bit of my YouTube money, put it back in, I put all the YouTube money back into my channel, but some of it was for coloring, some of it was for paint by numbers, some of it was for diamond painting, especially diamond paintings. I love my diamond paintings. Yeah, so I hope I'll have something coming from that soon. God, this paint sucks. Alright, let's move up to this open spot up here. My hand. Let's go here. I keep putting my hand in the freaking wrong spot. So, hopefully, next week, I'll have some more stuff coming. I did buy some stuff, some goodies. Alright, I'm going to add some more water to this because it's just drying fast as fast can be. I hate this paint. Why did they have to use this kind of paint? Why couldn't I have read and said, oh, Oil base? I don't want that. But I don't read things. I just buy. That's how I bought a partial before. And then I got it. I was like, it's a partial. That's how you live and learn. I'll still do it because it's a beautiful partial. I actually got a couple partials. I've had decent luck though with buying diamond paintings and not having partial, but getting partials. So let's go ahead and move on to a tag question. That's why I think my paint by number is boring to people, because do you really want to sit there and watch me freaking put paint on a canvas? I don't know. To me it seems boring because I hardly ever talk because I'm concentrating so much. That's why I try to do tag questions to make it go a little simpler. So, let's get to the next tag question. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being your highest and 1 being your lowest, rate your fashion sense. Redneck. What can I say? I'm a redneck. I know there's a lot of people who are like, what's a redneck? Define a redneck. Well, to me, a redneck is somebody who lives out in the sticks and they wear pants, boots, flannel shirt, sweatshirt. That's a redneck. Drive a 4-wheel drive truck and like to go shoot shit and live life high on the hog. That's a redneck. But for some reason, YouTube don't like that name. Or that word, I should say, redneck. Why? Why that? There's so many other things out there that you would think YouTube would be more concerned about than the word redneck. So, yeah, my fashion sense is redneck. I do clean up nice. I do, when I go out someplace, I will wear a pair of jeans. I will, I'll still wear boots, but they'll be a lot cleaner boots. I'll still probably wear a flannel, but it'll be an upgraded flannel from where my normal daily wear flannel. Can you guys see this okay? There you go. I'm going to work in this big space down here. So, I think I dress pretty good. When I'm working, I just wear like Dickies or something because they're cheap. And if I get ink all over them, they're $20. Big deal. But I don't get dirty that much because I change. Alright, next question. It's your thing. On a scale of 1 to 10, oh yeah, we know what the scale of 1 to 10 means. Rate your driving skills. Oh god. You probably don't want to be in a car with me. because I could drive like nobody's business, but I tell people how it is, and I don't give a shit. This guy today, for instance, I'm driving down Old Oregon Trail. It is a road. It is actually the same trail. You remember back in like Columbus, and they were talking about the Oregon Trail, how the settlers came down into the California Valley. It's the same trail that they used back in the day, but it's a road. I drive it to work every day. I live a mile from it. And the bridge from 299 to Old Oregon Trail is freaking cool as shit. I'll see if I could try to stop and get some footage of it, because it actually has, in the side of the concrete, it actually has the old Western buggies with, horse-drawn buggies, wagons, the whole trail. It shows like whole across the bridge, like what it would have been like with them moving down here, and uh, yeah, I'll have to see if I can find. Actually, I'm sure I can find something on my camera. So I can't find anything. I was looking all online. I can't find nothing. So I'll have to stop and see if I can get some footage. Side of the bridge is beautiful. I cross over the bridge twice a day, so, or not necessarily cross. I cross under it once, and I drive around it the other time, because I'm getting off of the freeway to get onto Old Oregon Trail, then I'm getting off of Old Oregon Trail to get onto the freeway to drive to my house. And it's not really a freeway, but they call it a freeway. It's not the main intersection, but it still is a busy road. So, yeah, you don't want to ride with me. I'm crazy as shit. Like I was saying, I had this guy today. He was driving in front of me, and the car in front of him all of a sudden abruptly stopped because the car in front of that person was turning. I seen the guy in front of me brake. I braked. I came to a stop about 10-15 feet behind him. And all of a sudden, he drives off the side of the road, because I guess he thought I was gonna hit him. I don't even know. I seen him plain as day. I seen where he was, where he was going, what he was doing, and or he was gonna hit the car in front of him. I don't know exactly. And all of a sudden, he goes off around that car, and all of a sudden comes to an abrupt stop. And I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? And then as I drive past him, he almost drove his car right into a telephone pole. I'm like, yep, see, that's exactly why I watch what the hell I'm doing when I'm driving. Because people like that can be stupid. And I end up stop at the store down the street from my house. He stops at that same store. He comes over and starts giving me shit about almost hitting him. I said, "Bud, I wasn't even close to your car. I was 15 feet away from your car. Stopped. And all of a sudden you jump out into the bike lane thinking I'm going to hit you. Please. I'm not going to hit you. I seen you." And then he tried to get lippy with me, and I was just like, dude, it's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for me. It's not worth it for him. Because if he would have put his hands on me, I would have probably pulled my gun on him. Don't put your hands on me. I didn't do nothing to you. Get in your car. And the funny thing is, well, it's not really funny. It would have been really, really messed up. But he was driving a brand spanking new Chrysler 300. Oh my God, are you talking about a sexy, sexy, sexy car? I've wanted a Chrysler 300 since they came out. I just think they're a good looking car. And I know a lot of my friends are like, everybody's got them. Well, I still think they're a good looking car. And it is a Chrysler, but I still think they're a good looking car. Yeah, he almost totaled that new car. So let's go to, at a scale of 1 to 10, 10 high, 1 low, what are your cooking skills? My cooking skills are on point, son. Like, you think I didn't go to culinary arts and college and my cooking not be on point? Please. I am going to start doing some cooking videos again. It's been a long time since I've done any. I think the first one I'm going to make, I have to get the stuff, of course, because I don't have it. But I'm going to teach you guys how to make deep fried ice cream. Yeah, that's right. Deep fried ice cream. It is so, 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 so yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. So that'll be my first cooking video that I do with you guys. It's not really a cooking video, it's a dessert. But I've had some people ask about that one. And I said, yes, I would definitely do it. So, let's see. Scale of 1 to 10. Are you a good kisser? I think I'm a good kisser. But it's not a question for me to ask or tell, because I think I'm a good kisser, but does the girl think I'm a good kisser? She's not here to tell you, so sorry. One thing you know about, one thing you know now that you wish you knew when you were a kid. To go easy on your body. Don't beat it up. Holy smokes. I used to beat the living daylights out of my body when I was a kid. it's not the funnest thing when you get older. I wish all the time I could go back to being a kid and take it easy on my body. Because knowing now what I know from back then, I would definitely be going easy on the body. It's not fun getting old. I mean, I'm not old, but I'm 42, plus all my medical issues, and growing up with the medical issues that I had, basically stretched my body. You know, I've told you guys this before. Yeah, I'm concentrating. Don't bug me. I know I'm joking. I have to concentrate because I don't want to go out of the lines. When making an entrance to a party, do you make your presence known? Not necessarily when I go to a party. I guess I do, because people know I like to get out there on that dance floor and shake it. I don't necessarily have a style I like the best. I like the country dance. I definitely am more of a freestylist. Just kind of get out there and just show you what I got. That's me. I've always been like that. Trying to not go in spots I've already painted, because it is tricky not to get the hand wet. Oh, my eyes are on fire for some reason. Which animal are you scared? Animal scared you the most? Probably have to say a cougar, mountain lion, whatever you want to call it. Because a bear will usually run off unless they have cubs. But if you come across a mountain lion, there's a damn good chance that sumbitch is going to stalk you. I've had one do it to me before. Scared the living daylights out of me. We were up fishing at our favorite honey hole on Mother's Day weekend. It was our ritual of Dad and boys and Mom would go up there. And then one year my mom was like, I'm not going. You boys just go have fun. And we're like, all right. So then it kind of became our ritual to go on Mother's Day. It gave Mom a couple of days to herself to do what she wanted to do, to be away from everything. And then we'd come home and we would come home on Mother's Day, and have flowers and some goodies for her. And we were fishing. It's a little stream about 3 hours from us. We camped, we fished, and I was fishing, and my line got stuck on something, and I was like, "What the hell is my line stuck on?" So I gave it a couple of good tugs, and I was like, "Oh!" All of a sudden, my line just like, or my lure pops up out of the water and it goes flying behind me, and I was like, okay, cool, it's out. And about that time, I lose my balance and I fall into the creek. Now, mind you, this is like late fall. Maybe not late fall, but it was definitely after summer. Or maybe it was right at the end of... I don't even know. When is Mother's Day? My mom's been passed away for 19 years. I have no clue when Mother's Day is anymore. May 10th. Wow. That's a whole lot from where I was guessing it was. Alright, so May 10th area, we went camping and fishing. I fell in. Being a dork I was, I fell in. And my dad, we walk in the evening time around 3 o'clock. We would walk about 4 miles upstream and fish all the way up, and then fish all the way back down. And we would go in and, get our dinner cooked and all that and be off to bed. Well, I fell in. And me, being cold all the time, and the water was freaking cold because we're way, way up in elevation. Trap. And so I told my dad, I said, I'm walking back the 2 miles back to camp. And my dad said, okay. And he says, you want me to go with you? And I said, no, I got it. I'm good. I've walked back before by myself. I'm good. And he said, okay. So they proceed on, and I proceed home, or back to camp. And I get about a quarter mile from camp. And all of a sudden, I catch something breaking on the mountainside behind me, or kind of beside me. And I was like, what the F was that? Because it was literally branches breaking, like something big was walking and just straight up broke the branches. And I'm like, oh shit, what was that? So I start looking, and I'm walking backwards, looking, like, because I can hear shit big breaking. And I'm just like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. And I'm like 12 years old. So I'm like, what do I do? 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 I was kind of freaking out. And then all of a sudden I see it. A freaking mountain lion. He's about 80 yards away from me, and he is stalking my ass all the way back to camp. And I was freaking out. I was walking backwards, trying not to show my fear, not making eye contact, and all of a sudden, I'm like a football field away from camp. And I'm like walking backwards, and my dad's friend had showed up. He was coming the next day, and he showed up, and he was like, he starts yelling, and I'm like, what the hell is he yelling at? What the hell is he yelling at? And all of a sudden, I turn around and look, and then as I turn back around, the mountain lion's like 50 feet from me, just staring me down. He comes running out with his gun, fires off a shot, not at it, just to scare it. And it scared it, and it took off running, and oh my God, if he wasn't there, I would have probably not been here. Because I would have been an easy picking, soaking wet, walking back to camp from falling in. Yeah, I would have probably been food for that boy. Like, I've never been so afraid in my life. I've been bitten by dogs. I've been boofed at by a bear. She was standing 20 yards from me, and she's sitting there going, and she's telling me to back the F off. And I didn't think it was a female that had any babies. So if they don't have any babies, you're allowed to kill them. So I'd never seen any babies. And I'm like, what's she boofing at? Because I didn't see no babies. Because when I seen her, she was literally out in the middle of this clear cut. And this clear cut was like 3 football fields. And I was like, I don't see no babies. So my brother says, get out and get her done. So I get out, and next thing I know, I start hearing her boofing at me, and I'm like, what the hell? I've never heard a bear do that doesn't have babies. And then all of a sudden, I hear him, like this little baby just talking away. And I'm like, oh shit. Back the F out. And my brother says, what the hell are you doing? Shoot her. And then all of a sudden you hear that noise, that baby. It's just a weird noise. And it's like, get in the truck, get in the truck. Whew, yeah. There's been some scary times. But I love me some hunting. What are you doing, booger butt? Trying to find a spot that I didn't already color, and my hand don't get wet. I went on a big squirrel mission there. So I think I'm probably gonna call it quits. It's been about 45 minutes of talking about nothing. I mean, I'm talking, but I'm horrible at thinking of things to talk about. So, everything that you need to find me on is linked down below. Got Instagrams, you got Facebook group, my email, my affiliate link for Treasure Studios Arts. What else is down there? I think that's it. Unfortunately, YouTube Messenger is going bye-bye. I don't really know why. Every time I get used to something, YouTube changes it. I like talking to you guys there. There's a handful of people that I talk to over there. But as of September, I believe it was the 18th, the YouTube Messenger is going bye-bye. Go figure. Every time I get used to something, it changes. YouTube is changing and changing and changing. I mean, it's probably for the better. They'll probably come up with something better. But it's like, man, just get people going over there and sorry, I'm working in this little tiny area. Finally get people going over there and follow. Trap! Jesus. That one kind of scared me. Was not expecting that big bark. So yeah, it just stinks. But anyways, life goes on. Go follow me on Instagram. Never hesitate to message me. I'm always around. I always answer. And if you ask around, I'm pretty quick to answer. I mean, you guys should know that. Whenever you comment on a video, I'm usually responding really quickly. Unless I'm busy or I don't have service. Then I do tend to not respond quickly, but for the most part, I respond really quickly. So I think that's about it. I will go ahead and ask you guys one more question. I'll put a spot here where I ended at. What are some of your bad habits? Oh. I'm on my phone way too damn much. Bad habits. I eat what I want when I want. I've had a craving for a cigarette lately, and that's bad. That's real bad because I smelled a cigarette today and I about threw up. So I don't really have any bad habits besides candy. candy is probably like my worst habit I can have. Is eating candy. But life goes on. I'm gonna get off here. I hope you guys all have a spectacular day. Hairs in my face. So, as always, remember peace. I hope you guys have a spectacular day. Much love. Adios.